Welcome back to West Virginia Smoking, Grilling, and Outdoors. Today, we're out here foraging for ramps. Some people call them wild leeks, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. These are actually wild onions that grow in the woods. What you'll see here, they have a two-leaf pattern that comes up. I'm a little late in the season here. I normally like to dig them when they're a little bit smaller. A lot of people think that you pick ramps, but that's not the case. What we do is we dig them. I use this. It's kind of like a mattock. This was actually my grandma's. Needs a little bit of sharpening, but this is your digging side, and this is basically your chopping side for chopping like branches and tree limbs, roots that's going through the ground. You harvest these in Appalachia in the springtime. They normally come up or start sprouting greens around March into even the early part of May, depending on what part of West Virginia or what part of Appalachia rather that you're in. You can also find these during the winter months, and normally they have like a little stem that comes out of the ground right where they're at. As they get a little bit bigger, they lose that stem, but I'm trying to see if I can find one here for you. There it is. These stems come up. They have a little, almost like a dandelion top to them, and you can dig them in the middle of winter. Some people actually start digging ramps late December, early January, depending on how the weather has gone. But anyway, want to dig just a couple here, just to show you what they're like if you're not familiar with them. I like to get back from them just a little bit into the ground, just a couple inches. So dig them up there, knock the dirt off the roots. What you see down here is the white part, which is the bulb, and that's the best part of the ramp. Right there, at least in my opinion. And that's what you got. And right here is the root system, and I'll show you how to clean these here in just a little bit. But for right now, as for me, I'm going to get to digging, so stay tuned and I'll show you that in just a little bit. Ramps kind of grow in pods, kind of like that. What I like to do is once I dig a pod, I like to skip over and leave a pod. That way these ramps can come back next year. That way you get some preservation. You don't want to come in and basically just clear out the entire area. It's not good. I have been digging ramps here for over 20 years now, and as you can see, there is definitely no difference, and you can't really tell that I've been digging here for 20 years, and that is because I like to conserve and make sure these ramps are here for the next generation. Okay, as you can see, we got the ramps dug, and some of them, well, a good majority of them we've got cleaned up already, but I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, basically all you have to do to prepare a ramp, get that little bit of extra coating off of there, and you see where the roots meet the bulb, you just trim that off to expose the bottom part of the bulb, and there's some red that runs up through here, and it makes a little flap, and all you have to do is take that little flap off and expose the rest of that bulb. If you have bugs or anything, they kind of like to burrow down in that top layer right where the red meets. So you want to get that red off of there to get any worms or bugs that you might have brought back from the woods with you off of there. So that is your cleaned ramp, and the next step after this will just be washing it. And all you have to do whenever you wash them is just dredge them like 2 or 3 times in a salt water solution until your water becomes clear. And this bunch of ramps here, I'm actually going to be canning, and I'll have another video on that. So thanks for watching West Virginia Smoking, Grilling, and Outdoors today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment if you have anything to say, and share it on any social media outlet you desire. Until next time, we'll see you.